Everyone asks which model your agent runs. Wrong question. What makes an agent actually work is the boundaries it has to cross. A real agent can't just sit in a chat box. To do real work, it has to reach outside itself, raid your tools and data, delegate to another agent, keep a human in the loop, render an interface, and sometimes spend money. Each one is a boundary, and each has a protocol. Start with MCP, the one most people have already met. Without tools and data, an agent is just a consultant trapped in a text box. The real work lives somewhere else. GitHub, Slack, your database. Before MCP, wiring an agent to each one was custom glue. MCP standardizes it, a server exposes its tools, and the agent discovers and calls them. But discovery isn't permission. The moment an agent can take real actions, that's a security boundary. MCP gets the agent close to the work. Now your agent can reach its tools, but no single agent should own everything. The procurement agent shouldn't also be the legal agent. The support agent shouldn't own billing. That's the job of A2A, agent to agent, not a swarm of bots arguing in a terminal. Real delegation. The key piece is the agent card, what an agent can do, what it can't, and what it needs first. So a renewal agent asks the billing agent one question and gets back a clean, bounded answer. The agent can use tools and delegate, but it runs on its own, for minutes at a time. So how do you stay in control? Most agents just give you a spinner, thinking, and you've no idea what it's touching. AGUI replaces that with a live stream of events the run started. It called a tool, the tool returned, state changed. And when it hits something sensitive, it stops and asks, with real choices. A log is forensics. This is supervision. So that's the core stack. MCP gives the agent access to its tools and data. A2A lets it delegate to other agents. AGUI keeps a human in control. Pull anyone out and it breaks. No MCP, and the agent can't reach the work. No A2A, and it overreaches into things it shouldn't own. No AGUI, and you've lost track of what it's doing. Access, delegation, control. Start there. Sometimes text is a clumsy interface. If an agent is booking a table, it shouldn't ask 12 questions. It should show you a date picker. But you don't want a remote agent shipping raw code into your app. So with A2UI, the agent describes the interface as data, and your app renders it from its own trusted components. The agent asks for the interface. The client decides how to draw it. It's newer than the rest. MCP Apps explores the same idea, so treat it as still moving. Last one, and the messiest, payments, really two questions. First, was this allowed? That's AP2. The user signs a mandate up front by charges, max €500, approved vendors. When the agent finds a cart, it's checked against that mandate. 480, fine. 620, reapproval. Second, did the money actually move? That's X402. The agent asks for a paid resource. The server says payment required. It pays. On-chain in stablecoin. And it unlocks. AP2 proves intent. X402 settles. Don't flatten them. So how do you actually use all this? Don't start with the acronyms. Start with one real workflow. Say, prepping a customer renewal. Pulling the opportunity, the usage, the support tickets. That's MCP. Asking the billing agent. That's A2A. Getting a human to approve the risky parts. That's AGUI. Rendering the usage chart. A2UI. Payments, not needed here. But point the same agent at buy a paid market report, and suddenly AP2 and X4O light up. The map changes with the job. So start with the workflow, not the acronym. So that's the stack. MCP gives agents hands. A2A gives them coworkers. AGUI gives you a steering wheel. A2I lets them draw an interface. AP2 proves what you authorized. X402 lets them pay. The point was never the acronyms, it's the boundaries. We're going from agents that can talk, to agents that can work, to agents we can trust while they work. Better boundaries beat bigger models.